I can confidently say I am in the shape of my life. I've never been fitter, but then again, as we know, anything can happen on race day. So Monday morning meetings with Richmond Park is back. Just got back now from my run. It was tougher than it should have been, put it that way. The aftermath of the storm is still around, so it is super windy here, or I suppose all over the UK. But at some stages, yeah, it was literally like a case of running sideways to contact the wind, which just knocks your form. And yeah, I think mentally a bit of a tougher one today as well. 202 Ks in the last 8 days, so it is a lot. And I was hoping today would be a little bit easier because I'm doing the Kipchoge style track session tomorrow. But it is what it is. I got through it, and I've got about a day to freshen up before track sesh. So yeah, I think just a couple of mental glitches along the way today, but glad I got it in. This week I'm embracing the Kenyan style training. So Sunday is rest day / family day / I'll be at Brighton Marathon supporting Taryn and fellow few teammates doing a half marathon there. So yeah, really excited about Sunday rest day. So I'll probably rack up some decent mileage obviously before then. And next week is Cambridge half, so 13 days till that. Mini targets en route to Rotterdam. I was thinking today, I really hope it's not this windy at Rotterdam, because if it is, I mean, okay, let's not even go there. Let's be positive, it's not going to be this windy. And ultimately it's good training because London, there is no altitude. It's normally really good conditions. It's relatively flat compared to other cities. The weather's normally pretty cool and good for running. So when it is breezy and windy like this and makes it tougher for training, ultimately that makes you mentally stronger, physically stronger, and able to handle conditions on race day. So at the end of the day, that was tough, but already I feel a lot better for doing it. So bring on track Tuesday. Boom, so here we are, Battersea Park Playground. It is such a key session of this training block today. 15 times 1 kilometer track session. Yeah, it definitely makes me nervous. I am hell of a scared of it, but two things that give me confidence. One, I've done it before. Two, it is new shoes day. I'm wearing the Adidas Takumi Sen 8s. I've worn them before and loved them, but I've never worn them in this colorway. And then yeah, two things kind of I'm a little bit scared about. One is the volume of it. 15 kilometers. The most I've done this year in the track session is 10 Ks, so 5 Ks more. And number two, I'm obviously off the back of 2 back-to-back 30 Ks, so legs are definitely not so fresh, but you know, doing a session like this on tired legs, if you're able to nail splits, that's great. Target times, I think I'm going to try average around 3:10 a K. That'll be great for the session, and hopefully progress as it goes on. But I suppose deep into the session, rep 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, I'll be able to tell whether I'll be able to pick it up at the end. I've got Steph joining me on the bike today, so helps having company. Thank you for that. And yeah, enough talking. I tend to talk a bit more when I'm nervous. More doing. 3, 2, 1. Go. Woo! 14 down. Last one was 3:04. The fastest of the lot. I'm feeling it. Last one.
Last one.
Last one never counts. Let's try and make this the fastest. Come on. Sub 3. Let's go for a sub 3 minute K. Woo!
Yeah.
Thank you. Oh my word. Thanks, Steph. I normally would never sit like this after a track session, but then again, I normally wouldn't do
15 kilometers volume. So happy with that. Oh, let me pause my watch quickly. Honestly, so happy with that. That's probably one of the best sessions I've ever had. It went so much better than when I did it last time. If I throw back to the London Marathon block, I think I averaged around 3:14s to 3:17s. Today I must have averaged around 3:06, 3:07. Last one 2:56. So honestly, I couldn't ask for more. That's why it's really beneficial to do the same sessions in different blocks, just to know what sort of shape you're in. I can confidently say I am in the shape of my life. I've never been fitter, but then again, as we know, anything can happen on race day. All we can do is give ourselves the best shot. I've nearly got the same satisfaction as if I've just finished the race. Cambridge is coming up in 12 days or so, so I shall attack a half marathon PB if possible on some very tired legs. Session done. Now to jog into a bit of a breeze uphill into a giant smoothie. Woo! Huge sesh. Thanks guys, thank you for that. Okay, so Recovery Wednesday is done. Absolute beauty of a morning here in London. As you can see, they have been few and far between. So when they come out, you got to take advantage. Made easier by new sunglasses there today. Thank you SunGuard for these in team colors too, which is awesome. Yeah, today was one of those days where it felt like I could run forever. It's still a bit chilly, but not too much wind. And yeah, London was just, man, it's beautiful in the sun. So I could have gone on forever, but unfortunately, having said that, it's the busiest time of month for me. It's the time where I create training peaks, training plans. So I've got a hell of a lot to get through today. That is all there's time for. 20Ks, it's funny when you get used to 30Ks, 20Ks seems like a bit of a taper day. But yeah, I enjoyed not doing the extra 10. Time to get stuck into work. One massive thing I've changed this block from the last block is that I have recovery protein. So there's 24 grams of protein in here plus L-glutamine, and I have that after every run. Previously I would just have it after the harder days. I feel fitter and stronger than ever before, so clearly it's working, and I will continue to do that throughout this block. Wednesday done. Oh, tough day today. Where to even start? Let Hayley just say hello quickly. Hayley, say hello. Say hello. Busy walking her home from nursery now. Pretty much the only time I'm getting to do this video today. It's just been one of those days. So yeah, I knew these tough days would come around during this block. It doesn't make them any easier to take, unfortunately. But yeah, the sport has a funny way of humbling you from time to time. I had one of the best sessions on Tuesday and I felt like on top of the world, and today I had definitely the worst session of the block. So let's just rewind a little bit. This morning I did the Adidas London group run. It was pouring with rain and we did hill repeats this morning, so it was good fun. I enjoyed it. We got wet in the beginning, but yeah. Then I came home. I'm really busy work-wise, and I think that was one of the big problems today. Generally, I tend to get the balance. Like, I'm always working to try and get the balance right, and often I get it wrong. Today was one of those times. Just not balancing work with life, and just I knew it because at the start of the session, when I was about to head out, I felt like I just wanted to lie down and sleep, and that's never good when you know you got a fart leg session coming up. Anyways, at the end of the day, I got through the session, which was a plus. I did my strength session today, and I'm counting down the days till rest day on Sunday. A big session to get through on Saturday first. But yeah, tough day in the office, that's for sure. So it is Easy Friday and I'm just heading back from gym now. It's amazing what 20 to 30 minutes of me time can do, physically and mentally. I've got a very big session coming up tomorrow. Tomorrow is 4x5k with warm up and cool down. It's going to be 35k's in total. So yeah, one of the big sessions I need to tick in the box en route to Rotterdam. Today I did a easy 16k shakeout. As you can see, it was an actually beautiful day today. So just nice and easy, getting the mind prepared for tomorrow. And yeah, 35k is 4 times 5k, big session tomorrow. It's rest day Sunday. Looking forward to supporting Taryn and fellow Best Athletics teammates at Brighton half marathon. So that's going to be awesome. Big weekend ahead, and yeah, that short little gym session was very much needed, more so from the mental side of things than the physical side of things. So it's Saturday morning and I'm about to head out for my 4x5k session. Haley's quite excited about it, at least one of us are. So yeah, pumped for it. It's going to be quite tough today. I'm doing it solo, so it will definitely be a mental test, but hey, if you come out the other side, these things make you stronger. I've got the Adidas Adizero Pro 2s on today. Ran in them last weekend, loved them. I'm going to do next week's half race in them and Rotterdam Marathon in them. So good to get these big sessions in. It is a crispy, clear morning out there. And yeah, I was just thinking, before this little one came along, I used to do a nice warm-up routine in my lounger. I now warm up by chasing her around. Hayley? Hey, are you going to say hello? Busy bee. Session done. One of the best sessions I've ever had. 4x5k. So weekly mileage is banked. And what a great way to finish it. So I started off at 3:19 a k pace. So it was 16:37 and then 16:31. So 3:18 a k pace. And then 16:22. So 3:16. It felt pretty comfortable, and then the last one was 15:22, so nice 3:05 per k average, really nice progression. Yeah, it just felt honestly awesome. Tuesday session felt awesome. Today is Saturday sessions felt awesome. Thursdays was awful. And I suppose that's running for you. As you can see, I'm absolutely buzzing, but on Thursday I was not buzzing. So honestly, it's an emotional sport. It has ups and downs, and even though you know there's going to be downs, it's still tough when they come. But seriously, just a really solid week in the bag. 6 weeks to go until the big boy, 1 week until Cambridge half, so I've got 8 days. Time to get these legs fresh. Today I did my session in the Adizero Pro 2s. Really awesome shoe, absolutely love it. And yeah, just really happy with the way today went. So I'm here at the Brighton Marathon half marathon finish area. Check how cool this is. Boom. Absolutely insane vibe. So many runners here today. So it was really cool supporting Taryn and a couple of mates and Best Athletics teammates. Yeah, just reminded me how awesome the sport is once again. I really got the race day buzz today, and I like racing, but I quite like supporting it as well, so maybe something I'll get used to one day. But yeah, seriously, well done to all runners today. Really cool to see, and yeah, especially in these windy conditions, made for quite tough running, especially the last 5Ks. So it was great to see people grinding it out there. To wrap this week up, a really good week in the bank, like a really strong Tuesday session, a really strong Saturday run, a not so strong Thursday run, and that was sort of a bit of a trend from the last block as well. So I think definitely something I need to work on, but a lot of positives to take from it. My first week at proper Kenyan style training, and honestly I think it's a really effective way to train. I love the fact that you get a full rest day like today, but at the same time I'm only going to be able to do it properly if I manage my recovery a bit better. Because you're not cramming, but you're doing more mileage in those 6 days, you would spread it over 7. You really got to place a big focus on recovery. And this week my recovery definitely wasn't there. I was really busy work-wise. I didn't get enough sleep. I probably averaged around 7 hours, which is definitely not enough. So next week's race week, and then it's back to this Kenyan style training. But I will most certainly place a much bigger focus on recovery, and hopefully it'll work for me like it works for them. But yeah, 6 weeks to go, race week coming up. Come on, let's go.